They are taking apart the queue as we speak, getting ready for a football game tomorrow night here in Cleveland same arena. What was the Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton doing during the debates? She wasn't watching, apparently. Chief White House correspondent Ed Henry live on that, following her campaign, again live in New York City. Ed, good morning to you. You were at the headquarters last night in Brooklyn, and what was she doing? And there was news about a debate with her. What do you have?
That's right. Well, she was not there. In the Brooklyn headquarters. She was out on the West Coast doing some fundraising. That's what candidates like to do this time of year when they're not debating. But interesting, one of the celebrity participants in that fundraiser out in L.A. was none other than Kim Kardashian, who during our debate last night took to Twitter to show this little selfie with Hillary Clinton. So there was a little chatter about that on social media. While Hillary Clinton was not watching the debate, obviously, her staff was, though. They set up this little mini war room right there, trying to do rapid response, as campaigns do, on social media to push back against the Republicans. What I found interesting, two things. One, in talking to her senior advisors, they actually said that they thought there were a lot of strong performances from the Republicans and that this is maybe a stronger field than they expected. And in terms of the debates, when she's going to debate, look, Democrats have had a field day saying there's too many Republican candidates, 17 of them. This is going to be a clown show and all of the other criticism they've had. But you know what? The Democrats just announced yesterday quietly, got overshadowed by our debate, that they're going to start their debates in October. So Hillary Clinton, as a frontrunner, has 2 more months before she has to go through what Donald Trump and Jeb Bush and some of the frontrunners had to deal with last night, Bill.
And it looks like the DNC settled on half a dozen. We'll see if that stays or if it changes. What was it like watching that debate with her brain trust? What did you pick up on that they observed?
Yeah, let me run through very quickly some of the candidates because you were there and you saw the action. In terms of Donald Trump, you know, there's fascination among Republicans, maybe independent voters as well, even Democrats. I was there with Hillary Clinton's campaign manager, Robbie Mook, and at one point during a commercial break, he was telling me and others about how he thought the debate was going. We came back. There was a picture flashed on Fox of Donald Trump, and he said, "All right, guys, I'm done with this news conference. I want more Trump time. You're cutting into my Trump time." The Clinton camp is watching him closely as well. Then Jeb Bush, a lot of criticism among Republicans that he sort of had an uneven performance. Jen Palmieri, Hillary Clinton's spokeswoman, said the same. She said some days she's concerned that Jeb Bush will be the nominee because he might be tough to beat. She says other days she's concerned he will not be the nominee because they'd like to beat him because he has these weak moments like some of them that we saw last night. I think quickly, Rubio as well. A lot of Republicans saying they liked him last night. The Democrats, though, in the Clinton camp thought he went too far by revising his position on abortion and saying there's no exceptions for rape and incest. If they face him in a general election, they think they'll do well against him on that issue with women. And then finally, Chris Christie. Interesting to me that the Clinton camp was telling me they thought he exceeded expectations more than any other Republican. We'll see if Republican voters in the primaries agree with that. But they say, and they told me behind closed doors, they thought Chris Christie was calm, confident, and he brought his A game last night. That's from the Democratic side.
Wow, that very interesting. You know, I mean, some of those compliments you're reporting right now, I think, are very intriguing. Quickly, Ed, do you get the sense that these candidates are out there, they're taking questions, they're getting drilled every day by voters, and that makes them better? Especially in a format like last night? You
raise a great point, which is Hillary Clinton, you know, especially early on, was avoiding the media. In fairness to her, she started taking more questions, doing some interviews. But I've been talking to Democratic strategists who say they are worried that she might be out of sort of fighting shape by not engaging with the media as much as the Republicans have. But also, as I noted, she hasn't had a debate yet. She's eventually going to have to get on that stage, Bill.
Yeah, 2 months from now, apparently. Thank you, Ed Henry, back in New York City. We'll see you real soon. Thank you, Ed. Martha.